Hulk Hogan has caused controversy by suggesting the world...
yes, he has.
What did he say?
The world may not need a vaccination for coronavirus by claiming the pandemic is an act of God.
Oh.
The deadly COVID-19 outbreak has afflicted 1.4 million people across the globe, but the outspoken WWE Hall of Famer has compared the crisis to the plagues of Egypt, saying, God's taken everything away that we worship, brother. The wrestling icon, who has a lengthy list of personal problems, bizarrely made the claims on a long Instagram post. Word up. Can you handle the truth, my brother? Only love. HH. God said, you want to worship athletes, I will shut down the stadiums. You want to worship musicians, we'll shut down civic centers. You want to worship actors, I will shut down theaters. You want to worship money, I will shut down the economy and collapse the stock market. You don't want to go to church and worship me, I'll make it where you can't go to church.
So is he saying
is he
that
back on blow?
I think what he's saying is this is what happens when Hulkamania runs wild all over the place.
Hulkamania is running wild all over the goddamn planet. I think.
I mean, I've heard he has a huge cock, right?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
No,
It's like it's like this can of fucking carbonated water.
Just wide.
Yeah, it's like a chode.
Okay.
I guess all the blood flow goes to his chode.
You never seen his porno before?
I have seen. I thought he had a huge cock.
He does not know how to fuck.
I just saw the edited version.
The edited version where it's just the racial slurs.
Well, no. Well, there were two. There were two tapes from the same incident.
Mm-hmm.
They withheld the racist sex tape until like 2014 or so. But then there was the one that caused the Gawker trial that was released by Gawker originally, which is the one where he's kind of just sitting on the bed apologizing to Bubba the Love Sponge's wife about eating too many ribs, which is why he couldn't, effectively, do Bubba's cucking properly.
I remember him grabbing his stomach at one point and going, I just ate so much Chinese food.
Oh, it's a Chinese food? I thought it was ribs. Okay.
Something like that. But it's how you get ladies in the mood, right, Carter? That's the kind of stuff.
Why are you asking me?
I thought that was your move.
No,
hey, I might fart and shit pretty soon.
I might vom on you.
Wow, you guys are paying me off to be pretty gross. Well, good for Hulk Hogan.
He's getting himself back in the news and everything like that.
And he brings up some interesting points.
Yeah.
God, if he didn't want us to, he doesn't want us to worship, wrestlers that events he's no longer allowed to be at. And so I get it.
I don't know how thoroughly he's going to get canceled over this, but I mean, he was almost back in the good graces.
I think he's kind of like drifted into like perma-nuts, where it's like, he's just going to say stupid shit from time to time.
Right. Well, after the racist sex tape came out, he was like, removed from the WWE Hall of Fame, and they really did a lot to distance themselves from him. And then after he made, virtually no apology, short of like the classic, like, well, I'm sorry if you were offended, that kind of non-apology.
Sure.
They let him back in. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get him on the outs again, though.
So I guess he's religious in the recovering drug addict kind of way.
Yeah.
Or has he always been this like God crazy?
Well, yeah. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins. Yeah.
You
remember Andre the Giant's heel turn was that he ripped the cross off of Hogan's.
You say remember as if I were alive during this point. Don't you remember? I remember as a child being placed in front of WrestleMania. No, I don't remember.
I was going to say,
this came out of his mom and the doctor told him what just happened.
Yeah.
But the point is, in 86, Hogan's backstage, and it's revealed that Andre the Giant has himself a new manager, and that would be Bobby the Brain Heenan. And of course, Hogan says, "Why are you with him, brother? Why are you with him?"
Wait, what's going on here? Hold on, man. What are you doing with him? You guys aren't together. Come on, man. Andre, what are you doing here with Heenan?
And Andre rips the gold cross necklace off of Hogan's neck, and in the process stabs him in the chest. So Hogan gets a little bit of blood going, and he just looks crestfallen because his best buddy Andre the Giant is now evil.
Was he in
he's
in league
Bobby
with the
Brain Heenan.
devil? I mean,
With Bobby the Brain Heenan, baby, in '86, you might as well be in league with Satan. Yeah, the most dastardly man in the whole thing. But so Hogan's,
cocaine was having its heyday. I mean, what a time.
Well, so Hogan's always had a religious sort of element to his character. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins. He always used to say that shit.
I guess he did have like a big cross even when he was like NWO
Totally,
evil.
yeah, but he's definitely gotten more adherent to to the straight and narrow path.
And as a
years.
Christian, one of the first things you do is covet your neighbor's wife.
That's right. Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
on video camera with your Coke can dick.
well, I mean, that was Bubba's idea too.
Wasn't his phone his dial tone, his ringtone was his daughter's music?
Yeah, Brooke Hogan. But they
Doesn't he have a son too?
Yeah,
Nick.
Oh, Nick. Yeah, who killed a guy? Or did he kill a guy, or did he paralyze a guy? I don't know. He
was it like a Vince Neil situation?
Yeah, it was a Ryan Dunn, Vince Neil, Leif Garrettson
I tell you,
situation.
10-2. You know, pump the brakes. 10-2.
That's right.
Oh man, what y'all been up to?
Watching, dude. I found the new best thing to do. You go to the YouTube, right? And you type in Dr. Phil.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
Stuff comes up.
His page comes up, and then you just click play, and you just let that hoe roll.
Nice.
Just let it
The
wash over you.
suggestion videos are just one crazy person after another lying about fucking being pregnant, lying about having cancer.
But that's not what you told him, is it?
You get a revolving door of kids who rap music has ruined their life.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
I hate to say rap music can ruin lives, but oh my God, we have clear proof that has happened on the show.
I think it's like kids who have fucked up lives or are well in the market to ruin their lives find a conduit some way, somehow. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
definitely.
Like, used to be like Judas Priest, and then it became like Little White or something. It doesn't matter. It's like you're gonna fuck your life up. You just need something to like hang your hat on while you're doing it.
Yeah, these kids are so fucking dumb. They come in and they're like bragging about, they're like showing themselves do drugs on camera and being like, I'm in a gang. My gang commits murders. I murdered somebody. And it's like,
Oh yeah,
this is how I know none of you kids are in a gang. You're
Right.
admitting to murder.
right.
First rule of the gang:
Don't talk about the gang and,
Yeah.
and its various crimes.
Don't
That's
talk
right.
about the murders you've committed.
Also, his name was Robert Paulson and Meatloaf. Yeah, like you don't snitches get stitches. I mean, I know that. You know,
Yeah.
cripes.
It's crazy to snitch on yourself.
Yeah,
It's absolutely nuts.
you should be a lawyer. It's like it's crazy when you snitch on yourself, Your Honor.
Give him some fucking. Come on, give him a break. He's a
Yeah.
fucking moron.
Oh.
This guy, he snitched on himself.
I had a friend who pulled himself over and got a DUI.
What?
He was driving. He was
Yeah.
intoxicated.
Sure.
There was a police car behind him.
Right.
The car did not light him up. It did not make any indication for him to stop. He just assumed he was fucked and suddenly like swerved off the road.
Oh boy.
And of course the cop is like, well, maybe he needs some help, and fucking pulled in right behind him, and
Wow.
then he got taken to jail. Pulled himself over.
Can I help you? Can I help you? I mean, I'm fine. I'm good, officer. Fuck.
That's
Sorry.
another thing you would learn if you're actually in a gang. Don't just run from the cops.
Yeah.
If a cop sees you, don't just start fucking running.
Yeah.
I found put those hands in those pockets, start
I
whistling.
was gonna say, in the words of Samuel L. Jackson, "Bitch, be cool."
Yeah, be cool.
Be cool, Yolanda.
And what's Fonzie like?
He's
Cool. That's right. And we're gonna be cool. Oh boy.
That's about time to rewatch that fucker.
How many times do you think you've seen Pulp Fiction?
Just a little bit south of 100 times. Is that a spam call?
No, it's an old friend from.
Oh,
Birmingham.
okay.
Take the call. Plug it into the thing so we can all
That's
talk
not.
to
That's
him,
not
too.
fair.
I don't. Yeah, you're on the air. No, I don't
I
got.
want to talk to him.
I don't got my dongles downstairs.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy. I'll have to call him back here in a minute.
Have you been getting any spam calls?
Couple. I've gotten a couple.
Do you ever answer them just in general?
No, I'm always just like, how do they find me? I need to lay off the porn. Like I get bummed.
I always answer, and like I said, normally I try to click all the way through to get a real person so I can mess with them. But
I've seen you do it too.
yeah, like the more recent gimmick I've been doing is when you get to the guy, they'll always go like, "Oh, so we heard that you were looking to lower your interest rate," and I'd be like, "Nah, dog, higher. I want that rate higher, more money." More money, more money, and then they
Yeah. Charge me more, daddy. And they're like, can you just hear them like all the steam escaping from their?
Oh yeah, no, I made a guy explain to me what an interest rate was. Like he was like, "Do you want a lower interest rate?" And I was like, what is that? I don't think I have to pay.
I don't
those."
want a low interest rate. I want a slow interest rate.
Oh, that's next.
Tell me.
Well, if they
Puppy.
if they fuck around back with you, this is what I found out. So if you're talking to the spam person and if they just click hang up, they're a wage slave. They're an hourly employee.
Yeah, they get it.
If they fuck with you back, they are the supervisor. You are speaking to the supervisor of the floor because they're the only.
He's trying to like show the rest of the crew how it's done.
They're the only people that have the No, it's not that. They're just the only people that have because they get salaries, so they're the only people that have the latitude to talk back because the other people are getting paid per sale.
Right.
That person is just paid to overlook at the floor. So if you get a person who will go along with you in your little improv game, you're talking to the supervisor. There was a great episode of Reply All, which is a really cool podcast where they actually, because they are an NPR show and they've got some money, they went to India.
Yeah.
Like the guy, like they talked to a guy and we're like, "Hey, I want to come to India and like figure out how this whole thing works."
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. It's this 2-part episode where they actually go to India, they find the call center, and then they start getting like threatened, and it turns like really scary. So yeah. Anyway, check out that episode of Reply All. I'll put that on the Twitter. But but I found out through that they finally get on the horn with this guy who's willing to talk to him, and it's like, oh yeah, if you get a guy who's willing to talk to you, that's the supervisor. That's how you know.
Well, sir, if you just give me a chance, I'd like to tell you about our deal. I think you could save you a lot of money, sir.
Well, the other one I like, there's the Social Security one.
Social Security?
You know that one where they go, like the automated message is like, "We are calling from the Social Security Administration Service. Your Social Security number has been flagged in regard to criminal activity. To clear your name, press 1." You know, and then it takes you to this fake guy. He's like, "Oh, I'm Ken from the Social Security Department or whatever." And so my thing with that one, if I ever get the Social Security guy, is I always go, "All right, listen, like I have done crimes, but I want you to tell me what crimes I am accused of currently so I can see if y'all know about something that I maybe know
Now,
about."
crimes of a sensual nature. Do they affect my credit score?
And then when they ask your name, I always tell them my name's Willie Nelson. Because they don't know. They live in Bangalore. They don't know who the fuck Willie is.
Oh, yeah.
So
My name?
Oh, it's Nelson. Willie Nelson. Oh, yes, Mr. Nelson.
I am Austin Powers, international man of mystery.
When I was a kid, I used to like answer. We had caller ID, so when I'd see it's a telemarketer, I'd just answer it and I would just like insult them. I'd just be like, fucking eat my shit,
Okay.
And then just hang up. And one time I did that and I answered the phone. I was like, "Fucking suck a pig's dick, bitch," or something like that. And this bitch kept calling back my house.
Hell yeah.
Over and over again.
Oh, you mad?
She got mad.
Until my mom answered the phone, and then she snitched me out to my mom, who heard the whole thing.
Yeah.
Initially, and then my mom had to like pretend like she was fucking mad.
Wow, what an awkward situation. And
Think about how much you hate your job.
the person there's like, and I know I'm going to lose my job, but I will not suffer this indignity.
I am not going to suck a pig's dick.
I am a human being with worth. It's like, well, you are harassing me, so.
Yeah. It's my favorite telemarketer story. I used to fuck with those people bad.
Oh, yeah. No, I would always tell them my parents were dead. They'd be like, "Oh, can I talk to your parents?" I'm like, "You're dead." My mom thought it was hilarious. She just thought that was the funniest shit ever.
I didn't have like the wit nor the steely resolve to fuck with them. Like they would be like, they're like, "Hey, can I talk to your parents?" I'm like, "You can't because they're in the other room. Okay, put your parents on the phone.
We're trying to have dinner.
We're trying to have dinner because we're all eating lunch, and they're like, "Could you put your phone?" And I just hang up and be like, "I sure got them good," and I felt stupid. I was being stupid.
I would always say they died hang gliding in Acapulco. That was my go-to.
That sounds like code for something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
house party tonight. My parents died hang gliding in Acapulco.
But yeah, watch anything recently?
I watched The Adventures of Baron Munchausen last night.
Oh,
that was
okay.
good.
Damn.
It's weird. I watch. There's like 3 different categories of movies that I'm watching right now. It's like movies I watch with Carly, which is like Sister Act 2.
Back in the Habit.
Back in the Habit. Lauren Hill being not real utilizing her gifts until about halfway through. Then she gets there. And then like movies I watch in like the living room with like you and Emily and Luke.
Yeah.
And then there's like movies I watch in my room. And it's like, so I don't know. There's like, I think the last movie I watched in the living room was, we watched a lot of Hotel Hell and Kitchen Confidential.
Oh man, Hotel Hell was killing me.
Yeah.
We watched one where it was a guy in Idaho turned the school that he went to as a child into a hotel. And Gordon Ramsay very rightly brings up, as soon as he gets there, he goes, "Why would you want to live in the school you went to?" Which is true, because that's literally like nightmares that people have.
I think you have to like balance out, like, I've been trying to like, all right, I'm going to watch something like of substance
Yeah.
with like this like candy shows, like, 'cause
Sure.
it's like candy, like you eat tons of candy, you're like yum, 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 and then you're just like, then despairing about the quarantine is like that much worse. Like if you watch an entire season of Kitchen Confidential, and that's all you do all day, you're like, man, this fucking sucks. And then like, but if you like watch like one good movie, you're like, I don't know. I need to like kind of balance out that and actually try to do something for post this.
yeah, that's fair.
I'm trying to get back into like, as Sister Act 2, back in the habit of working on shit that's might occur after this is all said and done.
But yeah, jam of the day today. We were trying to think of something good, and that year just keeps coming back to us. That year of 1999, and little song by one Kid Rock. It's called "Only God Knows Why," and I think
Only God.
I think this is the second song after "Believe" by Cher to really make use of the warbly ass auto tune. Because "Believe" is largely credited as like the first one that really used it to that effect. But, man, this one
This
sounds
is
like
pre T-Pain, right?
he sounds like he's singing underwater. Yeah, this is 99.
Listen for the blue black.
Yep.
This
But yeah, so with the jam of the week or the jam of the day, I should say, we're culling the comment section of the YouTube videos of various tunes just to kind of see what we find. And honestly, I think that the comment section of "Only God Knows Why" by Kid Rock tells the story of America, and America is sick, sad, and depressed.
Tells the story of America's opiate crisis.
Man,
Oh, yeah,
you're not kidding.
It really
dude.
was a flagship song for it, and
It still is.
Still is. And I just one more thing about auto-tune. I like how it's training wheels for people who can't sing, who are
Sure.
overpaid musicians who can't sing.
Yep.
It's a wonderful training, or who are losing their voice.
Yeah, it was Cher. It's
Like Cher's losing her voice.
Yep.
Kid Rock can't sing. Kanye West can't sing, but it's training wheels for them to keep making millions of
Oh
dollars.
yeah. Well, and somebody, there was like, because the little peek behind the curtain. The trick to finding good shit in the comment section is to look for a goddamn novel. Find like somebody who wrote a fucking paragraph.
Dude,
and there was
I
this
agree.
long one of this guy just being like, well, autotune was developed to hide mistakes, and every time you hear his voice wobbling, that's actually a crack in his voice, and it's actually along the sine wave, and it's this fucking nerd. Talking about a Kid Rock can't sing, and we're all like, "Hey, man, we know."
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Hey.
Shut up, you dork.
Some people need to explain how auto-tune works.
Yeah. Stop comment-splaining auto-tune to me. But yeah, so let's go through some of these comments. This was a 3-man job. We all pulled some stuff, so let's go around.
Speaking of the opioid epidemic,
Yeah.
here's one from Vlad the Evil.
Okay.
I've decided I'm more important than heroin. Going to rehab in like 20 minutes. Wish me luck, y'all.
Whoa, 20 minutes.
Well, it's like
Breaking news.
I was about to say like this is his version of like popping a Vicodin and going, now take me to jail.
Yeah.
This is his being like, one last listen to Only God Knows Why before I go to rehab.
All right.
Let's see. This is from Zion Levine. It says, I had laughing gas too, get my teeth pulled as child. I put it in hard alcohol to prevent overconsumption and abuse.
What?
And make funny water. My other false father got very drunk and abusive because they stole our money all the time. It was horrible.
Oh, no.
I was a story baby, LOL. I was a story baby, daddy. It's like, yeah, it's fucking, I love his
What
like,
the fuck?
let me try and read this as like a beatnik.
Okay.
I had laughing gas too. Get my teeth pulled as child. I put it in hard alcohol to prevent overconsumption and abuse and make funny water. My other false father got very drunk and abusive because they stole our money all the time. It was horrible. I was a story, baby.
Now let's go
LOL.
kill Sharon Tate.
Now let's go. I remember as a producer, this is Robert Evans. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So, anyways,
I am 11 years old. I'm a boy, and I love your song. My dad dead. I play this song at his funeral. I miss Herm so moke.
Jesus, that's sad. Sam?
I snuck my phone into a rehab and listened to this song 50 times a day. It actually helped me a lot.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was August 25th, 2017. Been sober ever since. Thanks, brother. See, sometimes sneaking contraband into rehab can be good.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
case, he snuck in Devil Without a Cause.
Here we go. Everybody sins. Don't care if it's small, the big ones ain't right. Drugs or medications. Indians you smoked, talking spirit. I'm very intelligent. I swear to God, have so much we will never run out. I promise in my faith in God, even new animals, fish, plants, etc. Open your eyes, look around, enjoy. I will make a difference. I already did. Whoa. Man, my man Zion is going off.
man.
King, go off.
This one says, good song. Lost the use of my legs and lost my family over it and shit. And friends, but I know I got my own back. A roof, food love, and a God I can believe in. I think there's supposed to be some commas in there, but they're not. They're not. They're just simply not there.
It's a rags to riches story. You don't need commas in there.
No, of course not.
So you guys are liking the longer ones. I'm liking a couple of these shorter ones. So I'm just going to say a couple real quick because they're so short. Judy Carter says, just love me, Kid Rock, even at age 60. Yeah, age 60. Hugo Roman says 2 years clean off meth.
All right. Congrats,
and this
man.
is my favorite from Brandon Lott. Smoking meth, loving the Kid Rock in my ear.
That's good shit.
Oh, man.
That's good shit.
Oh, here's another one. We used to sing this song back in Population. Free my boys.
Fuck yeah.
Free by my boys. This comes from Dimitri OG. Kid Rock has a body of a 12-year-old. Not my words, Pam Anderson.
Let's see. I've got a couple short ones too. Come her little demon. LOL. Livia. Thank y'all. Hotatots. That person is in the grips of DMT. That's
Sure.
And then this one's
What better song to trip out to?
No kidding.
Let's see. This is my last little short one. I just want my women to love me for heart, but I feel like she never will love me like I want her to.
Ah, buddy.
Okay.
Can I do a few more short ones?
Oh yeah.
They were after a friend of mine. Knowingly or not, she don't know. Yes, I see you. No, not you, kid. Genie Poopy Pants. Here's another one. No, we take my boat if we go anywhere, but Uncle Ken said I can't touch nothing because I wanted to put racing stripes and curb feelers on an aircraft carrier.
What?
What? And then Justin Garrett says, me after my wife erases my mobile games. Only God knows why she would do that. Here's one. Quit all response or emotions. Always our best and good on all parts and all of the affected partisans. When some of the time is not an emotion from that party, observing these actions have is what might, could, or most likely not been of need.
What?
What?
I don't know. That's like someone's last thought before they had an
I was gonna
aneurysm.
say.
Here's here. I watched the like official Kid Rock Vivo.
Yeah.
Official. Here's a woman who clearly thinks she's responding to Kid Rock
Directly, yes.
Yeah.
He'd be reading this.
Just wanted to say I love this song. It was my favorites of all time. I hate that someone is using your great name on Instagram to hurt and scam your loving fans like me. It's a sad world.
What? What?
She clearly got scammed. This is a good one. Kid Rock, 2001. One of your band member gave me my first post-trauma, looking like old kid's father after I re-meet on Devil Without a Cause. Here's a funny one. Here's a guy trolling everybody. Your depression is fueled by music like this. Get off the drugs, go for a walk, enjoy life before it's over.
Jesus. Mr. Stickler. Yeah. Take a walk.
Here's another fun one. This guy's clearly on meth. When I drive up to the copper mine, I play this on my headphones as I carefully extract the copper and drive back to town. To sell the copper, I mined. Thanks, Kid Rock. He's just talking about stealing copper.
That is someone who represents Kid Rock, like throwing that in the comments, being like, "I'm a working man, and Kid Rock represents me."
Right, but also stealing copper.
Yeah, my work is stealing
Oh yeah, that's right.
copper.
He stole the copper in that story. Shit.
Man, there was a guy in my in the town, a town near mine, Salem, Alabama, that tried to steal copper from a substation that was on, and so they just found his like crispy body like in the substation. So,
oh shit!
Yeah, like he tried to steal copper out of a goddamn power plant and was
Electricity goes through there.
completely,
You didn't think about that one.
cooked like a piece of fucking bacon. This one says, I can't ever just listen to this one time. Gotta play at least 3 or 4 back to back. Crank it up. And then I live alone, so I do what I want now. Freedom!
That's right.
Yeah, you're goddamn right.
Fucking A. All right, this is from Matthew Moore Underground 1 year ago. If I ever made it in the music industry, this song would be on my greatest hits album. At
What?
least try to be. No likes.
If I ever made it in the music industry, this song would be on my album. It already, so
Maybe
you're saying
does
he'd
it
cover it?
yeah.
Okay.
And he would at least try to be. The song would at least try to be.
greatest hits.
I struggle with addiction. This song plays in my head. God is speaking to me through this song when I'm using. The part of this song replays over and over is there's got to be more to life than this. So true. Love this song.
You know, listeners, tweet at us if this is funny or just all these are sad and we're demented.
This one's
I think some of them are fun.
Oh, they definitely are. I just want to know how the listeners feel.
Yeah, you gotta let the people be heard. You're right. You're
okay.
right.
So this is from 6 days ago. Only God knows why God allowed me, Cody Bryson of Irving, Texas, to survive a ruptured aneurysm in my brain a few years back.
Oh shit! You know Cody Bryson?
Only God knows why. What keeps me, Cody Bryson of Irving, Texas, humble and knowing that I am not the awesome shit because I, Cody Bryson of Irving, Texas, know that I am the victim of my own uncurable inherited bad genes. DNA that I, Cody Bryson of Irving, Texas, inherited from both my natural-born psycho nut shit, screwball biological parents, Bryson R. Bryson, and 3 sons.
Dude, this guy's got like a Ricky Henderson level of like saying his own name. I, Cody Bryson, in a Cody Bryson-esque way, will say to all Cody Brysons out there in the world of Cody Bryson.
Bryson R. Bryson and Theresa Aline Hines Bryson Constantinow.
It's like that David Cross bit. That's
Up
crazy.
in Mountain Home, Idaho, I, Cody Bryson, was raised here in Irving, Texas by my natural-born psycho nutshit screwball biological father, Bryson R. Bryson, and my natural-born psycho
His
nutshit
father's name is Bryson R. Bryson. You are literally streaming tears right now.
screwball biological mother, Theresa Eileen Hines, Bryson's Constantinow, always lived up in Mountain Home, Idaho. So I, Cody Bryson of Irving, Texas, hate
It's
The last will and testament.
hate
Jesus
my
Christ.
own uncurable inherited bad genes DNA that I, Cody Bryson, inherited from both my
Oh my
natural-born
God.
psycho nutshit screwball biological parents. It's the perfectly fucked up way God created me, Cody Bryson, of Irving, Texas.
I feel like somebody just hates Cody Bryson.
I think that someone is Cody Bryson.
I think it's like a prank on Cody.
It's a being that was born of only lust and desperation that probably should never have been and probably should not be. Only God knows why. Only God knows why. Only God knows why. Allowing me, Cody Bryson of Irving, Texas, to survive a ruptured aneurysm in my brain a few years ago. Only God knows why. Kid Rock forever. Badass man. Love you, Kid Rock, bro. And that comment was left by Cody Bryson.
Cody Bryson. Yeah.
Believe it or not, that was a Cody
That
Bryson
was-
jam.
That was very sad. And around the 70th or 75th time he said Cody Bryson, I started to kind of be like, yeah, he's kind of a myopic worldview here.
Let's see. This is Bob P. I was once told this song described me, born a savage, trying to be top dog and never having anyone who truly cared for me, but stood
Who
tall.
told you that, Bob P?
And I played the hand I was dealt into a world so fucked up I thought I'd never make it back, but overcame the bullshit and changed the life for my children.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I have a girl. This is Shelby Bullock. I have a girl and kids that I miss so much. They're not mine for real, but I love them. I was mean to them because I was hurting a lot and other stuff. I love you, Kimberly, a.k.a. Beautiful Olivier, and the girls very much. I love y'all, beautiful, and I want the entire world to know I love y'all and the girls. I'm sorry for everything, baby, everything.
Wow.
Let's see. This one is very strange. Can I just say I'm glad you're all dead? Now I can sleep at night. I don't have to worry about you breaking in my house, stealing what little I had, you goddamn friends stealing from me. Fuck you. It will literally be a fucking cold day in hell before I face you. You suck ass and you're all thieves.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was from 8 months ago. Let's
Jesus.
see. Only
You got a lot.
Oh, I got a ton. Oh, Jose Hernandez was on one. This is from Jose Hernandez 9 months ago. Only God knows why my ex cheated on me and left. Only God knows why we don't talk or see each other anymore. Only God knows why she's sucking another asshole's little vagina right now.
Whoa.
Only God knows why she took me for granted and ran. Only God knows why I'm all alone. Only God knows why I'm listening to this song in my dark room, drinking beer. Only God knows why.
Here,
I can't imagine why he doesn't
That's
understand
what I'm saying.
why his
Yeah.
girlfriend
People-
left him.
Dude, this
People
rules.
be telling on themselves in these comments, y'all.
I got one. Kid Rock, the real Christmas Pink. Lost her phone. I want to say love you. This song always hits. Home, the real one aware. To God. To God.
Let's see. No way this song doesn't mean what it says in the title. Only God knows why, and we are not God or we liars. And the stupid shit y'all do for attention, plain pathetic. This one's great. This will be playing at the celebration of my death. All you'll see me is
Jesus.
all you see is me in minister clothes. I'm putting together a museum of my life.
He's curating a museum of his life.
Have you ever met anybody who talked about the things they want to happen at their funeral?
Yes.
What kind of fucking narcissist do you have to be telling people how you want shit to
gotta-
happen
Well,
after you're fucking dead?
Well, I can tell you how that happens. It happens when
Shoot out of this world like a comet, brother.
it happens.
the thing is, you say, yeah, we'll do that, and then you fucking don't.
Well, it happens when you see a bad funeral. That's what truly happens is like you see, like, for instance, my mom, I think I told this story on like legitimately like episode 6 of this podcast. I think it was the Crappy Jobs episode with Laura Crawford and Adam Murray, where I talked about my grandmother's funeral, which was like a fucking just disaster. And afterwards, my mom wrote out her funeral because it was so fucking horrible that she was like, all right, this is just here. Make it easy for you guys. No guesswork. Here's what it needs to be, kind of a thing. But it's not like elaborate or nothing, but it was just a fail stop measure to have the last thing, people's last memories of you be insane. This person, by the way, to finish it, I'm putting together a museum of my life and family. You wouldn't believe who you were related to. What the fuck? It's incredible. No retired outlaw like me. There is no retired outlaw like me. There it is. I'm a very special person. I have 2 jobs in heaven.
The one I do right now, which is, I'm a
Kick
bar
ass.
back. The one I do right now, which is I'm a cook, and then the other one that is like,
Part-time custodian.
Well, see, I got 2 jobs in
Playing
heaven.
guitar.
I kick ass and also take names.
I'm now realizing it's like I've worked with a lot of people like this. Where like they're always just saying like, man, someone's going to tell the story one day. Someone's going to tell the story of Pete, dude. Someone's going to tell. People are going to be like, dude, he was like outlaw, renegade, heartbreaker.
Well, these are the same people that come up to you after a show. They're like, dude, do a joke about me.
Motherfucker, do one about me.
Yeah.
Immediately, like, yeah.
I have a dumb drunk friend who always is like, dude, I feel free to like tell jokes about all the like stupid shit I used to do.
It's like, I want to forget you exist half the time.
And then I asked him like, what kind of stupid shit did you used to do? He's like, man, I get so drunk I don't even remember.
Yeah.
So nothing.
Yeah,
you have
no.
nothing.
You got nothing? Yeah. Do talk about my depressing alcoholism.
I'll make it funny so I can keep doing this.
Come on, man. Dude, my life's just open book, dude. It's a storybook.
Last
funny
comment.
part is I do have a joke about him that he would fucking hate.
Don't you give him the satisfaction.
No, it would not be satisfying. He would be extremely embarrassed.
Fuck, bro.
The last one I found, by the way. Only God knows why. Best place to put this as a tattoo? Down my arm with drops of blood and a broken fucking heart.
Woo! Man. Yeah. Let's send that chariot straight to heaven. Wah. I would like to have my corpse launched into a lake to this song. Just like
Build a giant slingshot.
yeah, build a slingshot like me in a tuxedo, and then right before I get into the water, my pants fall down, and everyone can see my tiny ass dick. And then I'm just ripped apart by piranhas in this lake.
I gotta read it.
All right,
I gotta
all right.
read it one more time. This will be playing at the celebration of my death. All you see is me in minister
Celebration,
clothes.
bro.
He's in minister clothes, so he's being buried as a priest. I'll be in minister clothes. I'm putting a museum together of my life. And family, and there's no like punctuation here, so I'm not sure the exact inflection, but I think it's this. I'm putting together a museum of my life. And family, you wouldn't believe who you were related to.
Let's tell you, dude. I work exactly.
He is unappreciated in his time.
I've been a line cook with this man before.
It's
yeah.
it's incredible. No retired outlaw like me there. It's maybe this is the inflection. What the WTF? What the fuck? It's incredible. No, I think there's supposed to be a no. It's incredible. No, retired outlaw like me. There it is. I'm a very special person. 2 jobs in heaven. What are the 2 jobs?
I'm gonna have 2 jobs. You're gonna be working 2 jobs in
That
heaven?
sucks.
Yeah, that's fucking man. And I'm gonna have my Sundays off, dude. I'm having in heaven.
Maybe that's how he got in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God, I'll do 2 things.
this retired outlaw, meaning you have to pay child support.
Who is this man? Let's see. What is his? Penny Bennett. All right. So shout out to Penny Bennett. Maybe it's a lady. Hell.
Stage name.
Either way, outstanding.
All right,
There you go.
boys.
Wow.
Well, you know how I like talking about athletes who are getting suspended even though there's no sports happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Well, Kyle Larson from NASCAR.
No.
Well, he
what
was-
car does he drive? Do you know?
He looks like he drives the McDonald's car from the
Okay.
suit right here. So basically what happened is he's been suspended indefinitely because he was participating in a virtual race, like a video game online race. A lot of celebrities are doing stuff online. And in the midst of playing this video game, he said the N-word.
Oh, okay. A heated gaming moment.
Yeah.
They call that.
Yeah.
It really shows. I guess it's like that in traffic. If someone has a propensity to use that word, it's going to come out during playing video games or traffic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And, it's a shame to see a guy in a sport who a lot of people just think they're all racist anyways.
Yep.
Really not doing good.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon smiled so many cute smiles to try to get away from this. And here you go, just fucking taking us 10 steps back.
I'll tell you, it's nothing like a good celebrity canceling themselves in quarantine story.
Yeah.
They really lightens your heart.
I do like some of the celebrities getting together to entertain online during all this.
Oh, man.
Well-
yeah. There's been some good ones.
Timbaland and Swiss Beats have started this thing called the Beat Battle, where they take two producers and then they just live stream each other on like Instagram or something, and they just take turns playing like shit from their catalog back and forth.
That's cool.
Trying
Okay.
to like kind of one up each other.
Yeah.
And it's very good.
Man, that sounds
last
fun.
night or 2 days ago, RZA did one with DJ Premier, and it
Oh,
is
that's badass. I'd totally
dude,
watch
it's
that.
fucking amazing.
Ooh, I love RZA and DJ Premier.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
so good.
Wow.
RZA's just in his living room. At some point, his kids come out and start throwing up Wu-Tang signs. It's a lot of fun.
It's for the children.
It is for the children.
The Killer Bees are there,
He told us this from the beginning. Wu-Tang is for the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did we listen?
I was a child, and indeed I did listen.
But I highly suggest that. It's super fun. They have super interesting stories because they're around when hip-hop was at a really important developmental period.
Yeah, well, goddamn, Timbaland.
He has one too against Swiss Beats.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, and Swiss Beats too, to a certain extent. Of everybody kind of thinks of Timbaland as like kind of the early 2000s guy, but I mean he was doing shit way before that. He'd been around forever. That one
and
of the
still does.
one of the craziest things about that hip hop evolution thing
His
was when they
role
were
in Missy Elliott's.
they were talking about him and Missy Elliott, but then they also were talking about the Neptunes. And the fact that the fucking Neptunes did Rump Shaker by Rex and Effects, that
no
blew
shit.
my fucking mind.
I was like, it kind of reminds you too. You remember that like moment, like maybe a couple years ago, where you're like, what? Like Pharrell's like 42?
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, he's been around for forever. Like
he's
those
been making successful like hit albums since he was like 19 or something.
And that one thing where he was saying too is totally true. Where it's like it's crazy to think that like every song that was a hit on the radio was like a Neptunes produced song.
Yeah, that's
at a
right.
certain point.
Yep.
Like,
I would love to be a witness to a Pharrell beat battle.
Yeah.
oh
God.
shit, yeah.
But yeah, they're interesting
crazy.
because you just forget about how many songs each of these guys have produced. They're all
Yeah.
fucking classics.
Pharrell kind of slip. He made a quarantine slip up oopsie too.
Oh no,
Oh,
what did
really?
he do?
Yeah, he fucking again, it's heart pure as the he's just trying to help.
Yeah.
But he implored his Twitter followers to go like he was like, guys, these hospitals, they need respirators, they need masks. I encourage you to donate. And then like immediately all of his fans were like, yeah, you're worth $150 million.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you
Why don't you
fucking
donate? Yeah,
asshole?
yeah,
and
yeah.
like, it was just like egg on his face real hard. And then he's like, let me clarify. Like in one of them, he chose one to respond to, and everyone was still just like, fuck you, you're $1 million. It was like at the height of like the disparity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's as intense even now as it was like for
Well,
about
it's
a
because
week.
people have stopped saying things.
Yeah, it's because everyone saw like the Godot fallout and was just like, well, maybe we should just shut the fuck up until this is over.
Yeah,
Because this is
yeah.
actually going to hurt our public image.
Yeah. What did Rihanna gave some insane amount of money, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's money talks, man. That's like the only thing you can do as a celebrity to like make yourself look like a hero.
Yeah,
doing this.
Rihanna gave $4.2 million. So there, do that.
The founder of
you.
Twitter gave like $2 billion
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit.
Good for you, Riri, and
Yeah.
Twitter guy.
Yeah.
My favorite live, kind of performance stuff that's been going on is Amanda Shires and Jason Isbell have been doing ISO lounging. They're all quarantined with Amanda Shires' sister and her husband, who's a guitar player. So every day it's been Jason Isbell, his wife Amanda Shires, and then this guitar player have been sitting in the barn just fucking playing tunes and talking about shit. And it's been insanely good. Their John Prine tribute.
I bet that was pretty.
Yeah, if anybody just needs to cry for about an hour,
Oh, boy.
go ahead and fire that one up. That was what I did 2 nights ago. I don't know why I decided to touch the John Prine third rail, but go ahead and do it. Why not?
Yeah, shit, man.
Get it all out there.
You know, it's healthy. Get it
Ah,
out.
Lord.
I don't know. I think if anything that this should show also at the Instagram live story through this time is that we need to get rid of the whole like this person's watching your show. It's like so many more people will watch your show if they're not named by name as watching your show.
I said this on the show like a couple weeks ago. It's like there is nothing that will make me jump out of an Instagram live faster than seeing that little eyeball in the number one underneath it.
So many people are of that opinion too. It's like there's 2 things we need to get away with: the Insta Play thing on Netflix. Like, stop that shit. It's annoying. Sometimes I just want to hover on the menu.
Yeah.
And secondly, don't tell the people that it's like I'm the only like I want to watch, but when it's just me and they start mentioning the person like, oh hey, what's up? You know, no one does because no one cares if I watch their shit or anything. But you know. I feel watched. I don't like feeling watched.
Yeah. Just do your shit, man. But
yeah. So take note, Instagram. I guess or not.
Right.
Whatever.
Well, yeah. Is that a pod? Did we do it?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. We did it.
Hell yeah. We're number one,
And it
but
feels
we're second
good.
in line.
It feels good to do it.
Oh yeah. I watch my youngest son, and it helps to pass the time.
That's right. I think I said second in line. I think I'm number
Last in line.
one, but I'm last in line. Hey, find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rivers Langley. And did somebody come back to Twitter this week?
I saw.
I've made 2 tweets.
Hey, how many Minchies
returns.
did you have when you went back on?
A lot, but it's hard to sift through them all because in your notifications you get so many like, "Hey, your friend made a popular tweet."
Yeah.
You get shit like that, so I just stopped scrolling back.
Okay, well, if you've tweeted at Sam in the past, he's reading again now, so
Maybe.
get back at him, maybe.
Tweet at me directly.
Yeah.
I probably won't see it.
Or join the damn Patreon and get Sam's actual phone number. This week
Yeah.
we talked about the Invisible Man.
That really is the easiest way to reach me.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Thanks to the Nelsons
Yeah,
for
we're
sending those snacks,
currently-
which I'm still eating
Yeah, we're-
right now during the podcast.
We are currently snacking on Dot's home-style pretzels and Earl's cheese duties. So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have one of those payday like situations after this.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
delicious.
or maybe one of those Goo Goo cluster things.
Ooh,
those
we
are
got to split
also-
that in half, my man.
Dude, I'm down.
Hell
If you
yeah.
want to go halvesies. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Carter_Glasgow.
Hell yeah, do all that. And I was listening to Spotify, and I was listening to the song Joppa Road by Ween, and then Spotify autoplay sent me to a band that I've never even heard of from the early 90s called Morphine. Do you know this band?
They're
Carter?
awesome. I love Morphine.
I have literally never heard of them until like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
and it played the song Cure for Pain.
It's saxophone, bass, and drums.
It's
and
fucking great.
dude, Cure for Pain's a great song.
Yeah, so
dude.
I was gonna play that. So this is Morphine, Cure for Pain.
Where is the ritual? And tell me where is the taste? Where is the sacrifice? And tell me where is the faith? Someday there'll be a cure for pain. That's the day I throw my drugs away. Find a cure for pain. find a cure.